Hi, welcome to my channel where I share tips and ideas to help you live life to the fullest, from the empty nest to beyond.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You gotta want it.
We have a lot of plans for the channel, and a lot of it is still in the workings, and I promise you that it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's my desire to grow a tribe, to grow a community of people, women or not, that will support each other and comfort each other and motivate each other with kindness and love, realizing we're all so individual and we're all so different. But to start out, I just wanted to share a few things that helped me to overcome some of the issues that I have had in life. And all of us have had issues, and some of mine were fear of crowds or fear of being known too well, afraid that my imperfections would come out. So you, as well as I, could just list probably a laundry list of things that have hindered us in life, hindered us from going forward, hindered us from being the happiest that we can be. So today I'm going to start out with an idea about, are you trapped? We all have a personal prison, or it's possible for all of us to have a personal prison. And so it's really important to identify those things that can have you trapped in a place where you're not really living life to the fullest and you're not really happy. So some of these things, it could be, things that you truly love. You can have a very happy marriage, but maybe for some reason that you are so focused on your relationship in a way that you can't really step beyond that and be an individual. We all love our children, but sometimes children can be so overwhelming that we fail to just look at ourselves. We have to be happy in ourselves to be a happy parent. So we can have all kinds of prisons and traps in our life. So we need to consider these things. So you need to ask the question, what is your personal prison? What is the thing that might have you trapped where you can't seem to break out? You want to break out. You want to do things that are satisfying and gratifying, and you want to become a better person in so many different ways. You have aspirations and desires and dreams, but you just can't seem to break out of this trap you're in. So, for some of us, it can even be career or work. If you're a housewife, it could just be your house. If you're in a job, and that you truly love, even that can be a trap. Everything has to be put in the right perspective. So, like, say you are working, but at some point you realize this doesn't fulfill me anymore, and you may also just get past the point of even wanting to be fulfilled. You're just going through the motions. So when your work or your career doesn't fulfill you, and you don't feel satisfied there, and you don't have the proper amount of balance, then you probably are trapped in that. You may be trapped in your career or your job, not necessarily because you love it. You could love it or not, but you may be trapped there because you're dependent on it financially. You're just financially strapped, so it doesn't matter how you feel, what your situation in life is. You just have to go to work, and you find yourself, you're just in this revolving merry-go-round of just day after day, and you find yourself in a personal prison. You may have just forgotten to have fun. You've forgotten what it was like to be a kid and use your imagination and just reach out there and just have some fun. So even in something that you totally love, say you have a real passion for your work or for something else you can do. You can do it it can become such a grind and such just a repetitive motion that it becomes your dirge. It's just like you get bogged down in this mud, and you start to lose your passion, and you start to think, oh, where did it go? What happened to the days when I really enjoyed doing this? That can happen in anything that you spend so much time crunching on. So there's other traps. Maybe illness is your trap. Illness can become a prison, and there's all different kinds of illnesses. So you can have, a lot of people have, especially when you get a little bit older in life, you can have chronic non-life-threatening issues. So you can have chronic pain, or you can have there's you could just go on all the laundry list of all the different, actually, like non-life threatening issues that you can have. So one that comes to mind is, I think of chronic pain first, because there are just so many people that are suffering from chronic pain, whether it be food allergies or arthritis or something else. And chronic pain is a terrible thing because nobody can see it. And they may not realize, you go around maybe with a smile plastered all over your face, and they don't see that you are actually in pain. But there are other issues that maybe they're just not coming to my mind. There are just disabilities. Maybe you got hurt at some time in the past in a car wreck, or in at work. You could have physical, mental, or emotional issues, and all of these things can become a trap. So, and then there's terminal and life-threatening things, and all of us we see this happen in our family, where somebody may have a prolonged bout of cancer, and all of that is just so sad, and it hurts us so bad to see people have to go through these things. But and often it's amazing, because sometimes people that are in that position, they say, okay, if I've only got a period of time to live, I'm going to live it to the fullest, and they break out. It's like this miracle thing. But so that can be a prison. Any kind of illness can be a prison. And also, I'm just throwing ideas out there. There's negative attitudes can be a prison. Relationships can be a prison, especially negative relationships. So one thought is, we've all heard the saying, is your glass half full? To me, it's also, do you keep your shades drawn? Do you just psychologically stay in the dark? You stay in the shadows for one reason or another. Do you have a negative source that is just feeding negativity into you? That could be a relationship. It could be any number of things. And you have to kind of keep your eye out for things that make you feel sad, bad, neglected, the woe is me feeling, or just anything that's negative. There can be a source that comes by, and just somehow or other, it just makes you angry or makes you want to lash out. So you have to kind of keep an eye out for negative emotions, and then just see where the source is coming from. In relationships, people, just human beings in essence, it's my opinion that they all kind of have, like this likeness or similarity to either a mystical creature or just a real animal. Some examples are a wolf or a snake, or, and in the mystical realm, it could be a vampire or a werewolf, or you might think of a rabbit or a dove or a fairy. And you think of these things, so like, to me, when I come around a person that is just kind of draws the life out of me, I'm around them for a while, and then, you're pushed into that situation where you have to be with them. And then all of a sudden you start thinking negative thoughts about yourself or negative thoughts about other people, or you just start feeling drained, or maybe you start feeling, anger, tension, anxiety, all of these things. Well, you can often, just as an example, a person that has a likeness of a vampire, they just draw the life out of you. You just feel yourself, become desiccated while you're with them. This can kind of be a funny thing, So my idea of a werewolf is a person that generally they're very warm and fuzzy, but they have this anger streak, and all of a sudden, you're fine and you're feeling all warm and fuzzy, and all of a sudden the fangs come out and they're just like, why? So, but on the brighter side of that, then you have the eagle. So like if you have a friend that is an eagle, they make you want to soar. They make you want to come out of your shell. They make you want to become the best that you can be. And then the dove is the soft, sweet person that always makes you feel happy. That's my dog in the background, so just don't listen to that. And my son running through the house, so anyway, the bunny rabbit can be a person that just makes you feel happy. When you're around them, you just got the little bit of Easter going on. So, but you can rid yourself of negativity by putting yourself in a positive arena of things. And it's a work in progress always, no matter what. As you go on through life, this is a work in progress. Another trap, getting back to the subject, is, are you self-limiting? Do you resist change? And I'm kind of looking down here at some things because I didn't want to forget. Do you resist change? Are you afraid? Have you given up on life? Do you lack faith and belief in yourself or the world around you? Are you self-destructive? All of these things could be a whole video all by themselves. So I'm not going to get into each one of these, but you can, if you're self-limiting, because, even if you say, oh, I would really like to go here or do this or become this, and then you catch yourself, saying, oh no, because I'm afraid, or that's not going to work out, or I don't deserve it, is another thing that a lot of times people can say. So all of these things can become a trap and an imprisonment in your mind, in your heart, in your life. You may find yourself just closed up. Even out in the world, you hear people say, I can be in a party with hundreds of people and I'm all alone. And that happens so many times. So what I want to encourage you to do is listen to this video, make a few lists, kind of analyze yourself a little bit, and change these negative things. If you're negatively charged, then work toward being positively charged. Be aware. Always be thinking and feeling and tasting the air around you to sort of, just be aware and work toward that positive, that light, that frame of mind that makes you want to step out in the box and be happy and be the best you can be and have adventures and enjoy life. And a lot of negative feelings can even be kind of absorbed from people. I have been around people that, just like in the grocery store, I don't even know them, but I can just kind of feel the negativity off of them, and you're like, oh, I just want to get out of here. Have you ever went into a store or a restaurant and it was like dark and for some reason you just didn't feel good there and you just wanted to leave? So you can kind of sense the air around you, and you need to work toward being positively charged, because life is full of ups and downs. And hey, we just as well enjoy it. We just as well be on the uphill and not the downhill. this is one of the most important things that you can do, is to break out of any of the things. I'm going to encourage you to do a prison break. You're not going to have a knife and a cake, but you can do this. You can break out of your shell. You can break out of your prison. You can break out of any trap that you have right now. So as we go forward in this channel, there is just so much that we plan to talk about and plan to do, and I really do want to encourage you to take part. And I know, like, the social media, we haven't really got it full blown yet. We're up, but we're not really running yet, because we've really only been started for a few days. But if you like this video, let me know in the comments below, or on one of my social medias. And as always, it's my desire, and I'm reading this because eventually I will learn it. Yeah, eventually I will learn it. So let me know what kind of videos you would like to see. My channel is brand new and we're still building the platform for the channel. So I really want to know what you think. And subscribe, like, comment below, and hit the bell for notifications of new videos uploaded. And it's our sincere desire, my sincere desire, to upload videos every day of the week, so you can get just that little bit of sugar to put in your coffee. All right, it's been so nice talking to you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.